Thinking about trying Linux but scared of messing up your Windows 11 installation? This is the safest way to do it. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'll show you how to install Linux Mint on a completely separate physical drive, keeping your Windows 11 drive untouched and 100% safe. We'll cover everything. Let's get started. Before we begin, here's what you'll need: a PC already running Windows 11, a second drive. It can be another SSD or HDD inside your PC, a USB flash drive at least 4 gigabytes, the Linux Mint ISO, which you can download from the official website, a tool like Rufus or Berliner Etcher to create a bootable USB. This method leaves your main Windows drive completely isolated. This means if you ever change your mind, you can just unplug the Linux drive and your PC will boot right back into Windows like nothing ever happened. No complicated partition resizing, no bootloader headaches. We've got 2 drives here: disk 0, which already has Windows 11 installed, and disk 1, where I'll be installing Linux Mint. If your PC only has 1 internal drive, you can still set up a dual boot system with Windows 11 and Linux Mint 22. However, I recommend installing Linux Mint 22 on an external drive to help avoid potential boot issues. There are 2 ways you can do this. The simpler method is to temporarily disconnect the Windows drive. If you're able to remove the Windows 11 drive before installing Linux Mint 22, that's ideal. This prevents the Linux Mint installer from writing anything to the /boot/EFI partition on the Windows drive. You simply disconnect the Windows drive, install Linux Mint, then reconnect the Windows drive. Quick and straightforward. The method I'll be showing you here, however, doesn't require disconnecting the Windows drive. Create a bootable USB using Rufus or any other tool you know. Open Rufus, select your USB drive, and choose the Linux Mint ISO. Leave the other settings at default, click Start, and wait until it finishes. Once done, you've got a Linux Mint bootable USB ready to go. Restart your PC and press the boot menu key, usually F12, F10, or S key, depending on your motherboard. Select the USB drive as your boot device. Linux Mint will load into a live environment where you can test it or install it. Also, disable Secure Boot. Linux Mint works with Secure Boot, but disabling it avoids potential driver issues and makes the process smoother. If you disconnect the Windows 11 drive, you won't see the option to install Linux Mint alongside Windows, and instead, you'll only see options like Erase Disk and something else. In that case, you'd select Erase Disk, since only 1 drive will be available. In our case, we have not disconnected the Windows drive, so select something else. Carefully select your second drive. In my case, it's the one with free space. Double check to make sure you're picking the correct drive so you don't accidentally wipe Windows. Next, create a new EFI partition for Linux Mint. This way, Windows keeps its own boot partition and Linux Mint will have its own as well. Next, create a partition from the remaining free space. You can set up a swap partition or even separate partitions for root and home if you prefer. But to keep things simple, I'll just create a single root partition and let Linux Mint handle the rest automatically. The device for bootloader installation option during Linux Mint installation is about where the GRUB bootloader will be installed. So install it to the second drive where you are installing Linux Mint. GRUB is the small program that loads at startup and lets you pick between Linux, Windows, or other operating systems. Without it, your system won't know how to start Linux. Click Install Now, confirm the changes, and let it run. Once the installation is complete, it will ask you to restart the computer. Click Restart Now and remove the USB stick when it tells you to. Press the boot menu key, usually F9, F12, F10, or delete or escape, depending on your motherboard. As you can see, Ubuntu is the first one. When I press Enter, it will take me to the Ubuntu GRUB menu. Linux Mint is based on Ubuntu. That is why it says Ubuntu. Since we did not disconnect the Windows drive, Linux Mint saw it and added it to the GRUB menu. You can just select Windows and you'll be able to boot into Windows. So here are the drives and separate boot partitions. So if you want, say, Windows to boot up first, just change the boot order in your BIOS. Windows will now boot up first. Remember, BIOS are different depending on the computer you're using, but the process is similar. And that's it. You've successfully installed Linux Mint on a separate drive alongside Windows 11. The beauty of this method is its simplicity and safety. Your original Windows drive was never touched. If you ever want to remove Linux, you can just format the second drive. I hope this tutorial was clear and helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials on Linux and Windows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.